Hey, we're back here with Vandals head coach Don Verlin. It's time to hear from Vandals sophomore guard Suki Wiggs as Sarah Jacobson was able to catch up with him after practice.
So your name, Suki, it's a pretty awesome name. I'm sure you get that quite a bit. Is there a story behind that? Is it a family name?
Yeah, I'm actually a junior. My dad, Suki Wiggs Sr., so they just named me the same as my dad, and it was just a nickname that everyone gave me. My real name's actually Sekou, so Suki's just a nickname, and I was junior, so that's how it came to be about.
Definitely. So you're originally from Seattle, Washington. What made you want to come here and play for the Vandals?
Just the way Coach Verlin recruited me. They recruited me. They wanted me to play point guard. They liked my size and my athleticism, and they said we need a point guard like that who's big, strong, quick, to get up and down the court. So they gave me the opportunity to come in here and play basketball the way I like to play. So that's what got me. That's what got me.
Definitely. So a little ways into the season, but what are your goals for yourself as well as the team this season?
For myself, I'm gonna say keep shooting above 50% from the field. I've always been someone to get to the basket and be able to get high quality shots. So for myself, I just want to maintain that and keep shooting 50% and above. And then for as a team, I can say I really this time last year we made it to the WAC championship, but just that close to the NCAA tournament. And this year as a team, I think we had the potential and the talent to actually get to that tournament. So I'm trying to get a Big Sky championship. That's my goal.
So in your opinion, what does it take to be a successful point guard?
Here or just overall?
Here at University of Idaho.
Definitely getting my teammates involved. To be a successful point guard here, I feel like you have to get your teammates involved and also be able to pick and choose when you should score the ball. So that's something I've been working on a lot with my coach, Coach Palacio, is working on scoring the ball when I need to, but when I need to get someone else involved, being able to get them involved.
So what is something that people don't know about you outside of basketball?
Something that people don't know about me. Well, a little fun fact, I loved Power Rangers as a kid, so it's a fun fact. I was actually the Red Ranger from 2nd grade till 6th grade. That's a fun fact, so that's something people don't know about me.
Wow, interesting. There we go. There's a little something. So you're a really emotional player on the court and as a basketball player. Do you think that helps you on the court, or do you think that hurts you?
I believe that helps me. Someone I look up to is Russell Westbrook. If everyone sees Russell Westbrook plays, he plays with a lot of emotion and it helps his game out. So that's something I've strived to do, just play with a lot of emotion, and hopefully that will carry away with my game also.
So how do you think you've grown as a player?
I've grown a lot last year, just as a figure as just playing with confidence and just letting the game come to me instead of trying to attack it. Last year, when I was on the court as a freshman, I was trying to attack the game, and I wasn't really letting it come to me, so it let me speed up my game, and I was thinking too much. And this year, I'm just really letting it come to me and just getting a feel for it, and it's a lot smoother, and it shows in my game.
And last question. So how close are you guys as a team? You guys seem to be really close and get along really well. Tell me about that.
I love my teammates, man. They're always here for me. They've been here for me ever since I got on campus. It's like a big brotherhood. We're all there for each other. Whenever we need something, we're always just hanging out. We get together over the weekends. It's probably the closest team I've ever had in my life. So I love all these guys. I know they love me. We're always going to be there for each other for the rest of our careers and after our careers. So it's just a great environment. I love it.
Thank you much, Suki, for your time. With Inside the Vandals, I'm Sarah Jacobson. Back to you, Tom.
Coach, what does Suki bring to the table for you guys?
Well, Suki's Mr. Energy. He's a guy who always has a lot of energy, always likes to talk, really brings a lot of spirit to our team, and he's a lot of fun to coach.
Talking about free throws a little bit there in the last segment, he's been in the free throw line the most on the team. Is that one of his strengths, just being aggressive and athletically able to draw the foul?
Yeah, Suke's a really good athlete and can really drive his ball to the basket, and has shot the ball very well from the free throw line this year, and has put in a lot of time in the offseason improving that part of his game, and very proud of how hard he works at the free throw line, and he continues to work every day on getting better at free throw shooting and taking his ball to the basket and increasing his game where he can shoot, more perimeter shots for.
All right, so Eastern coming up, they're 6-1 right now, surely tough at home. Do you think you guys learned a lot from the first game when you played them here, and how much does that help you going into the next game?
It always helps when you play them once, because you can use your video to show your guys, and you can analyze your game plan and everything that goes into getting ready for Eastern this week. It's going to be a tough basketball game. They haven't lost at home this year. They're 6-1 leading the conference. They're scoring their ball at will. What we've got to make sure we do is do a really good job of guarding their personnel, and then we got to go down there and score more points than them.
How high scoring do you expect the game to be? I mean, they're 1, you guys are 2 scoring in the conference.
I expect it to be a high scoring game. I expect it to be a back and forth game. Both teams are very high powered offensively, like you said. We can both score in a number of different ways. What we've got to do is we got to make it hard on them to score. We got to take away their easy baskets, and then what we got to do is execute offensively. So they've got to really work on the defensive end.
Harvey and Joyce, last time, how did you feel that you guys did against them, and what's the game plan against them this time?
Well, we held them both to their average, and obviously, we've got to do that again or better. I didn't think we did a great job on our auxiliary guys. They had some guys step up and get 9 or 10 or whatever, and we've got to do a better job in those areas. Now, Joyce has been hurt. He hasn't played for 3 games, but we expect him to play against us this Saturday. But what we got to do is just really make them work. I mean, they shoot it pretty quick. They get a lot of easy shots. What we got to do is make them work for those baskets and wear them down. I think that's the key to beating Eastern is to wear them down.
When you mention their auxiliary guys, is it the kind of thing where you can try and just make Harvey and Joyce be the ones that beat you guys and keep their other guys from not hurting you, or is it more you have to control their 2 scorers?
Well, you got to control their 2 scorers because, as Harvey's shown, he can get 38, 39, 40 in a game, and Joyce can get well into the 30s. So you got to do a job on both those guys, and then you got to do a job on making sure those other guys don't get their easy looks. And then probably the key to that basketball game last time was they were able to get some offensive rebounds, 5 in the second half, which was really the difference in the basketball game.
Obviously, games against a team in such a close proximity are fun games. You guys have teams that are big rivals, such as Boise State and WSU already. Do you see this game becoming a big rivalry?
Yeah, I do. Because they are our travel partner, because they are so close. We didn't play them last year, but we've played them in the past. Now that I think they're a conference foe and a good conference foe, I think it will be a rivalry game. I know they looked at it that way coming in here, and I know we'll be ready when we go to Eastern on Saturday.
He's Vandals head coach Don Verlin. Coach, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break, but when we're back, we'll talk with women's basketball as they come off a tough road trip as they played University of North Dakota and Northern Colorado. We're back on Inside the Vandals after this.